Well, round 3 of the Waste Management Phoenix Open. We're kind of cruising. We talked about it at the end of round 2. Certainly going to need some crazy windy conditions or something to really throw a wrench into this one, because right now we're going crazy, let's be honest. Double digit under par each of the first 2 days. It's just been that kind of tournament. There's certainly plenty of scoring to be had here at Scottsdale, but it is what it is. We are, for once, deviating from the Nike shirt. We're actually going to wear the Bad Birdie Cactus shirt here, cause desert. 3 to 5 mile an hour winds. So we are not getting a whole lot of challenge weather-wise here in this one. But who knows? Maybe I just suck today. There is that hope for everyone that wants us to not do well. Well, when you start the weekend with a 9-shot lead, you're doing something right. And this is, I do believe, our strongest wind of the tournament. It's still not much, and I don't know if it's enough to really clear that bunker, so I'm not sure if we should take too aggressive of a line here. But we have been putting drives right where we want them this tournament, so hopefully that stays true. It's tailing a little left. Oh, that's a rocket, and it's going to take a great kick. Oh, my goodness. Talk about putting a ball down here. I kind of wish it would have fallen into that hole a little bit more, but 56 yards out. It's actually kind of a little bit of an awkward distance here, I think, because I'm not really sure what we're going to hit. I mean, it's looking like it's going to have to be a pitch shot. We don't have a spinner these days, so we're going to have to try and hit a pitch up there, it's looking like. Oh, boy. Well, I didn't really consider that as a possibility. All right, then. All right, then. Well, be careful here and make sure this putt doesn't get away from us, because if it does, bad things are going to happen. I'm perfectly content missing this. I just want to hopefully put it down right by the hole somewhere. Not even really wanting to have a go. Take our par here on 1 and move on. Because we don't get that speed right, that ball is all the way down to the front of the green, if not off the green. Choose when you attack. And right then was just not the time. Par 4 second, 442 yards. We're used to getting the kind of kicks we did with our drive on 1 here on hole 2. Like to be down the left side a little bit somewhere, but we'll see if that's going to be possible. I mean, not really. Not really at all. When you have to sneeze, but you still have to hit a shot. Down it goes. It's not exactly where I wanted to be, but I'm not really sure there's a way to get there. So we'll take that. 50 degree on the approach, but it is into a wind here. Pitching wedge, I think, is going to be too much. Unless we hit a high pitching wedge and hope that it gets held up there enough. Take a little bit off of it, too. This actually could be really, really good. When you're dialed, you're dialed. We do the right thing. So after not much of a birdie opportunity on hole 1, quite an easy one that we still somehow almost missed here on 2 to drop to 25 under par. And I said we were double-digit under par in each of the first 2 days of the tournament. We were actually 12 under, to be exact, each of the first 2 days. Our first par 5 of the day, 558 yards. And the pin is on that upper tier today, so the hopes of really trying to put one close aren't really very good. With the club we have to hit in there, it's not probably going to be very pretty. So, let's hit a power drive off the tee. It's tailing a little bit right, but we kind of aim right down the middle. We should be okay. Got to carry some bullshit anyway to get it up on the green. Certainly doesn't look like it's sitting all that bad. Well, let's see what the play is here. Slightly below our feet, but we know our irons are erratic this week. It's certainly not as bad as they've looked at times, but that's still going to wind up in the bunker, which could make this really interesting. Because again, no pick shot right now. And Lord knows when we're going to be able to get it back. So it's all blast shots out of the bunker. I actually could have given that a little bit more. I was just so worried about blasting it out of there too hard to the point that we rolled all the way off the lower, lower tier of the green. So we'll just take a birdie opportunity, pretty easy one, and move right along. 2 under par through 3 holes here on Saturday. First par 3 of the day. Very small landing area for this ball. However, I guess it's not entirely true. You can run it up here. That angle that the zoom in really comes from isn't really... Oh, never mind. It is just about exactly what you get. So I'm going to try and hit an 8-iron. Hope that the wind pushes it enough to just have it land short of the pin. This could be good. It's gotta stop though. That's the problem. And it did. You know, it did. Oh, it's actually gonna come back a little ways. I'm not sure if it's the greatest birdie opportunity in the world, but yeah, it's a pretty good one. This ball is gonna be a rocket though. Hardly touch it. It rolls straight in for our 3rd straight birdie. 3 under par through 4. We just continue to own Scottsdale. My only goal really at this point, I think, you know, hole in one with our iron and wedge spec here. This tournament is probably pretty dead on 16. But, fuck, give me a birdie chance. Give me something to get that crowd pumped up for us. A little bit of a long par 4, 452 yards. Well, it's going to be down the left side, but safe. Should have a pretty good opportunity, I think, here to put this fairly close. I'm thinking 50-54 on the approach. Right now, it's got me at the 50. Into the wind, though. So I guess the play is just blast the 50, then. Now, wedge spec is bad, too. It's not great, but it's not bad. That is certainly puttable. In terms of approach shots, it's one of our better of the tournament. Shouldn't need to adjust this too much on the speed. Can we drop our 4th straight? No, that never came close. I didn't really take a look at the conditions and the firmness or the speed of the greens prior to the round. I'm going to assume that kind of came into play right there. Feels like that was the proper read in the first couple rounds, but not the case. Missed the birdie putt there on 5 to stay at 3 under on Saturday. Par 4-6, that dogleg left 16. Lurking in the background, and look at where that pin is. Oh boy. Well, this could be fun. So what you're telling me is I actually kind of want to aim over here to the right side. Quit your club waggle. Stop it. Stop, please. Maybe a little bit more left than I wanted, I think, but we should have a shot anyway. We'll kind of cut across the fairway. We're right kind of in the middle. I think we hit it well enough to the point that we shouldn't be kind of guarded out at all. Yep. I mean, no reason here not to just try and go right at it. It's sitting about as flat as it's gonna here. On the way. For whatever reason, didn't hit it that hard. I'm not sure if that was a little bit uphill on us there or what that was. I mean, it's still a great approach. It's, you know, a relatively easy putt for us here. It's tough to be disappointed with what you're doing with the wedges when, I mean, for one, the greens are just not really challenging us right now, and my God. Now, there is a little bit of pressure, in a way, to kind of keep doing what we're doing. We still do lead by 9 shots, which is what we started today at. Well, I'm going to give it a go, trying to get up on that tier where the pin is. Or probably going to miss this green long or left. Let's be honest here. Oh? Oh? Ah, it's going to go! Watch out. And we are in the bunker for the second time today. Might be the most already that we wound up in the bunker in this tournament. So it's going to have to be a high blast. Actually going to hit it as hard as we need to this time. Oh. Haven't holed out from a bunker yet this year. Kind of a specialty of ours last year. That moment will have to wait, and we'll clean up for par. 4 under through 7. I mean, it's kind of right on pace, I want to say, with what we've done. I want to say we've been 5 under on the front 9 each of the first 2 days, so we're right there. It just, for whatever reason, doesn't feel like it. Feels like we're leaving a lot out there, and maybe we are. We've kind of done that a little bit all tournament with the irons and the wedges, so pretty rarely the putter, but sometimes. Well, we'll just rip a drive, kind of hope to be... I honestly want to be a little bit down in the hole. I don't want to be up on the mound today, if I can avoid it. Hopefully I didn't hook that too far left. Oh, boy. Bunker number 3. Certainly did hook it too far left. 8-iron approach out of the bunker. I guess I'm just going to hit a high 8-iron and just hope to honestly put it on the green somewhere. it's not liking something I'm doing. This looks pretty damn good. From where we were. Fairway bunker. We don't often find those. That's pretty good right there. So, we've already seen that these aren't breaking as much as we would think, so not going to adjust too much. It's got to roll. It falls. Come on. Lengthy putt to drop the 5 under for the day. And a 10-shot lead. Now that second place score, that's through 17, so in theory, we're going to hopefully start to pull away from that a little bit. That's a pin location. That is certainly a pin location. I might take a little bit of a gamble here in the hopes that I can hit a high finesse shot by hitting a power drive. You know what? That looks pretty damn good. .310 carry. 104 out. It's either going to be a finesse or just a standard 58. But we should be able, I think, to spin this back. Try to hit it a little bit harder. That looked like it got tugged a little bit. That is right at it, and it's actually going to spin off the green. Went after it. Can't fault us for that. I mean, just putt it. Putt it, hit it hard. Just a little bit right. Oh, yanked it. Oh, no. We're farther away than our divot from the hole. Well, that's the risk you take sometimes. Can we drop that? Yes. Well, we won't drop a shot, and we are, again, just in a multitude of different ways, still on pace with what we've done all tournament long. 5 under each of the first 3 days on the front. Look at what's to come. 16 green that we have not hit each of the first 2 days. Now, we have fucked up this drive in both rounds 1 and 2. So we're just going to hit a 3-wood off the tee. I have not hit a 3-wood or any fairway wood a lot, for that matter, the last 3 weeks. So pretty good. I don't even really remember what spec we have on the woods. They just haven't really come into play a whole lot. 157 out, and just feels like... I mean, we've missed that fairway so much. There's just no reason. High 9 irons, go right at it. Maybe give ourselves a little wiggle room to the middle. That appears to be hooking. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute! Hopped right over the hole. I know there's not a lot of wind going on today, but what little there is, it just feels like using it to our advantage, really giving ourselves some great opportunities for some spectacular shots today. Starting off the back 9 right with a birdie on 10. 10-shot lead. Clark's round is finished. Now we'll see if we do start to pull away a little bit, if we can continue to play like we are. Par 4 11th, that pin in the front today. Or is it the front or is it the back? It's kind of hard to pin. It's a pin on the green. That's all we need to know. Let's rip out the big stick again. Haven't done it as much here in round 3 as we did the first 2. Ooh, dude, are we headed for that tree again? No, we carried that tree, but we damn near hit another. I've missed this fairway 3 straight days. All right. What on earth? Pitching wedge is on the way. Oh, this is another one that is just right there. Little to no wind. It's just freedom to go pin seeking, and we are doing just that. In it goes. Yes, well, okay, I didn't try not missing it today. Today we got a little bit aggressive, a little bit stupid, but I don't know. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong there, but it's going right every time. Par 3, 12th. I mean, I guess we're going to go 7-iron right at it. Left a little short, I think. And hooking a bit right. On the green. It's really tough to be precise with this iron spec. This brute spec is just not for me. I would have never used it on my own. That's for damn sure. On the way, I think I may have given that too much power, but it goes anyway. Oh, what a rocket. Just got to start challenging us with some more difficult reads. Right now, we just aren't getting them. On to the par 5 13th. We could better our rounds 1 and 2 scores here today at this pace. And if we get our head out of our ass on 16. All right. Redemption for the power drive. Redemption redeemed, I guess. Oh, shit, that ball's down there. For not having a lot of power, at least with the club spec, we are certainly smashing that driver sometimes. It's all coming really down to the skill points of our player. Oh, good God. This is going to be... Now, my ball, I'm fairly certain, went here a couple days ago. One of the first 2 rounds. Now that I have to aim for it, we're not going to go there. Oh? Oh, that looks really, really good. Really, really good. Oh, my goodness. That should funnel down. It didn't. Oh, climbed. It climbed the hill. And now, I mean, you'd hardly have to touch it. On the way. Come on, that'll go. Slow roller for Eagle on 13. For what I do believe is the second time this tournament, but a much different way to get there. I do believe that's our 4th Eagle overall of the Phoenix Open. These putt reads are just not really giving us much of a challenge right now. I don't know if it's us putting our ball in the right spot or what it is, but... Oh, yeah. On to 14. Ooh, that's hooking left. That looks like a missed fairway. And it is. Ball's going to be below our feet. Quite disgustingly as well. So I think just hit an 8-iron and hope to put it on the green. Honestly, that's the plan. Oh. We might luck out here. Not where I was aiming whatsoever. This is probably our most challenging putt of the day, though, I do have to say. From the edge of the fringe. On the way. That's got a chance, too, dude. What a back nine. 6 under through 5 holes on the back to go along with the 5 under on the front. Been that kind of tournament in Scottsdale here this year. We won it a year ago, but not quite in this fashion. We didn't have this player anywhere close to being able to what we're doing now. And even with the loss of skill points, you know, from how we ended last season, it's been crazy. So just gonna play it safe. We missed the fairway left yesterday. And we might have just missed it right here today. No, we're going to be fine. Put us in some short grass. Have us feeling good going into 16. Put the ball in the jar on 16. Going to be a very, very difficult 4-iron shot to try and get right. Chance we go in the bunker here. That's hooking. Oh, where's this gonna go? If it could slow down and turn, that'd be great, but it will not. Ah, well. So... oh, God. What's the play now? Do I dare? Do I dare? I mean, I'm going to have to hit it a good bit. We are actually in a little patch of fairway here. On the way. Ball's got to go. Ball's got to go. And we just missed it. Oh, that was close. Certainly feeling another eagle there. Once I saw it was looking online, I'm like, man, we have a real fucking chance here, but we are still tearing apart this back nine. But now on to 16. A green we have not hit in the first 2 days of this tournament. I'm pumping up the crowd. Maybe that's a sign. Pin's kind of middle right here today. It's a par 3, 163 yards. Unfortunately, beer and solo cups will not go flying if I am able to hit an ace here in the game. Awkward distance, though. I'm going to have to take some off of this 9-iron, otherwise nothing good's going to happen. Oh. Well, we didn't, but the good news is that we did miss left, so this will be on the green. We hit the goddamn green. A mile away. But all we've wanted all tournament long, really, is a good cheer from the crowd here. I think this is still an opportunity to do that. On the way. Ball's got to move. It's just not moving, and we left it short. We might be getting booed now. That's a pretty bad effort. That's one of our worst putts of the day. I don't know if 16's getting to me or what it is, but I have sucked here all tournament long. However, we have walked away with par each of the 3 days. We haven't gotten any squares. On to 17. This drivable par 4, but the pin is front left today. So I'm actually not really sure if driving the green is very advantageous to us. I mean, I suppose we could still give it a go, but like I said, I just don't really know what it does for us. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's going to roll right through the green, and watch out. It's going to have to stop on something. It's going to have to stop on something, and it does. On the rock bulkhead, but that is OB. Trying to be a hero. And it didn't work. Well, still an opportunity to walk away with par, which just has to be the goal now. Put it up on the green. Should be able to give ourselves a pretty good putt from that. It's not going to move much. Right on the left edge. And in we go. Well, we have slowed down what a crazy pace we were on here on this back nine, but and one hole left to play. I do believe to better our first 2 rounds of 12 under. I think we're sitting at 12 under here on Saturday. 36 under par. That math would indeed math. And with a slight wind at our back, we're going to take a chance. A little bit right, but that should be just fine. In fact, honestly, preferable. I'm sorry, did anybody say anything? I can't hear you. Crowd's too loud. Time to hopefully drop one in. Pretty damn close. On the way. We did blast it, but it's certainly puttable. And now, what looks almost straight. Going to take a tiny bit of power off of that and aim for the left edge. On the way. That'll go. Rattled home. And we continue to go lower at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. 12 under the first 2 days. 13 under today. And heading into the final round, we lead by, well, let's say a lot to a little. Grayson Sig has been up here at the top of the leaderboard all 3 days, which is something you just don't see very often in this game. And he's got to be looking up thinking, what the hell else do I got to do? 21 under through 3 days. And yet he's sitting at us, and we haven't shot a round over 59. It's been that kind of tournament. We haven't really encountered rough conditions at all. We'll be back either tomorrow or Monday, depending on how I feel tomorrow, to wrap up the Waste Management Phoenix Open.